It's number 1 versus number 2. These matchups are special. The entire landscape looking in today on this one, and they become a part of college football history. Hopefully, we'll get something epic. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the LSU Tigers, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And they'll kick it off to get this season underway. You can feel the excitement here. Bringing it out, it's Paul. He's got an opening. Watch out, he's got great speed. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Buckeyes. He just sprints into the end zone.
You know, teams can go years without an opening kickoff return for a touchdown. It's very rare to start a game, but also the kind of start you dream about, especially when you can do it in front of this home crowd.
Now the all-important extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Now here he goes. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
There's a 1st and 10 play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The field goal is good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to pass. It's Hall. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. This is something rare and special, Kirk. This early in the season, have a 1 versus 2 matchup. These kind of games become part of the history of the sport. Both these teams expected to contend for a national championship.
Yeah, I can't believe we get this kind of opportunity early in the year like this. Really find out who maybe the best team in the country is. And the willingness to take this game on provides them with a huge opportunity to have a big resume builder early in the year.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he'll just throw it away now. Couldn't make anything happen, and that's now going to bring up 4th down.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You'd wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. And he's out of bounds here on the return. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They moved it last time, but settled for a chip shot, looking to find the end zone this time. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
It's incomplete. He was hitting this through that time, and now 3rd down coming up.
Well, there's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of the quarterback trying to throw a football. And on this play, they end up flushing him out to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football. That's what led to this incompletion.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Short connection to the tight end here. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on 3rd down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Going for a big play downfield. Touchdown, LSU. Add 6 more points to the total.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
The PAT puts him up 3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Look out, he's in the clear. All the way back for a score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Oh, he tried to force it, and it backfires. Heck of a job by the defense of stepping in front of that throw and taking it all the way back for a touchdown.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Paul. And he's brought down at the 16, but been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Takes the ball and heads to the left side.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Getting set. Here's second down. Takes the handoff again. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. The Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And third and short, they hand the ball off. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Offense in hurry-up mode.
That's going to be enough for the first down, and just as you'd expect, here comes that up-tempo approach by this offense. The defense is aware that this is something they do, but see how well they defend it.
The short completion of the tight end. He is a load to bring down. And finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Quarterback making some changes at the line. To the air. It's Hall. Using his legs on the scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. The Buckeyes will try to keep this drive moving.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Now it's second down here. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Well, they're going to go with a play fake here. The only problem is no one on the defense bit at all on the play action. The results are a big sack for this defense.
It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Crucial stage of the game as we begin this. quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Cannot connect. Incomplete. And now fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They're going backwards to open up this drive after the loss, second down and 15. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Bringing pressure. Extending the play now. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defense does a great job here of pressuring the quarterback, but I got to give the quarterback a lot of credit. Instead of taking a negative play, he shows you his athletic ability and fights out and gets all the way back to the line of scrimmage.
The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving him more speed on the field in that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's fourth down and long.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll kick it away here. And this one will be fair caught. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Second and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And he's back to throw again on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, hey, it didn't go for a touchdown, but this is great execution. Knew exactly what they needed to do. First down, move the sticks.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Important second down play coming up. To throw, it's Hall. Snags the quick throw. They bring him down. It's a very solid gain, but still well short of the first down.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Shotgun formation here on third down. They'll take a deep shot here. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. They need 5 yards here on fourth down to keep the drive alive. And the quarterback dropping back. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Man, I know that this guy can make plays downfield, but Chris, how about this touchdown? On fourth down, they throw it to him short. He not only picks up the first down, but with his wiggle and speed, he takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Here's the second down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the same runner's got it again. Nowhere to run, but corralling for no gain. Offense behind the 6 now in 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. And the offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is third and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, and pick up any potential blitzes here on third and long.
And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Here's the first play of the drive. He started at 28. Back to throw. It's Hall. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The receiver makes the catch. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
They'll run the option. And they finally stop him, but the quarterback keeper picks up great yardage and a first down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. First down at 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On first and 10, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Offense getting set. It's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Looking for the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Looking to throw it on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And we're all tied up now. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start at the 25. Bengals offense is back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Some hard running there through a tackle.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
And he's got it again. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. The ball near midfield. No punting team. The offense is going for it. Here we go. Fourth down. They'll try to run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop.
Well, the ball's close to midfield, and this offense is trying to get things going here in the second half. I understand the aggressive mindset, but this one could cost them.
He'll run it here. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. To throw, it's Hall. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Well within field goal range now, but they're hoping for more as they line up here on third down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Ohio State.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. QB keeper all the way. Football comes out. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
And he's got it. No problem.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No. Turn attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And now the handoff. But only a 1-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 9 coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The receiver grabs it. Powering through a tackle. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And he'll set up to throw. And the ball is hauled in. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And he drops back in the gun. Caught quickly. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The offense going with the hurry up. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Brought down, but it's enough to convert on 3rd down and set him up 1st and goal at the 10. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game sets before we move on. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. They'll hand it off. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. Same tailback, another carry. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Trying to force a field goal attempt. They can't stop him. Touchdown, LSU. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the 4th quarter, to give them the lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT up and good. So the lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Paul. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. Tries the right with a quick throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Dropping back, it's Hall. The pocket breaking down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
First down and goal now. Can they punch it in? The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Second down and goal. He'll ride the back again here. Breaking tackles and going. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Throws it to the right. And he throws his third interception of the day.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a two-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
The offense will begin now with excellent field position. Working clock with the ground game. Only a small game. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense creating that turnover. Working with the lead like this, really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Second down play coming up. Give it to the back again. Ball comes loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Handoff heading left. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. And now the running back's got it again. Ball scooped up for the defense.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Running out of time in the pocket. Catch made, a lot of space now. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
Let's it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Looking right, this one caught. They finally stop him all the way down at the 6-yard line. Buckeyes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Dropping back. It's Hall. There's a screen pass to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to scramble. Out of bounds, just short of the end zone.
I love to see this by this quarterback. Instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds his defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
What a score by this offense. And the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time. And now you're thinking onside kick, if they can recover it. You never know.
The PAT doesn't do much good, so they'll set up for the 2-point conversion, trying to cut the lead to a field goal here in the late going. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he's going to go down, but there's a flag on the play. If it's on the defense, this will be a 1st down.
LSU 31, Ohio State 26.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. But he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. he's smothered right at the line for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. And he'll drop back here on third down. On the move now. Using his legs here. Wide open downfield. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Oh, it would have been a big momentum shift with that play, but the penalty negates it. Leading here in the fourth quarter, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to stretch the lead and keep possession. Their last chance here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on fourth down.
Man, I am shocked that they went for this here on fourth down. Playing with the lead, I think they must have saw something that they felt they could come up with that easy completion, but so much for that. We got ourselves a situation here now and a real chance for a classic finish.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Back to pass. It's Hall. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And it's Hall in. What a catch. Touchdown, Ohio State. They have taken the lead, but time running down.
That is just an outstanding job by this quarterback with the game on the line. He finds the matchup with his go-to receiver, makes a perfect throw here to the receiver, and they score late to take the lead.
The offense will set up now for the two-point conversion, trying to extend the lead to 3 points. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he will not get there. The defense stops him, and so the lead is still 1.
That keeps the score. Ohio State 32, LSU 31.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
It's a shotgun run call. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. And the offense will take a timeout here. 13 seconds remaining.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
And here's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere after the loss of the ball. They start the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. So here it is, a pressure moment. The field goal team on the field, a lot riding on this kick. What a moment for this kicker. A chance to put his team on top in the final minutes of this game. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And with that, they retake the lead. And now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. So after the field goal puts them in front, they get ready to kick off here, just needing to avoid a big kick return. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass. It's Hall. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Catch made down inside the 10. They finally bring him down. What a great effort, but 0-0 on the clock, and the game is over. So what an entertaining battle here today, but in the end, Kirk, the #1 ranked team couldn't make enough plays to dodge the upset here.
Well, it's hard to have your fastball working every single week when you have that bullseye, and sometimes the pressure is just too much, and you make some mistakes that you don't normally do, and I think that's exactly what we saw today.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Hermstreet, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.